again, there's a very good low production book about the Vale Special that was supported by the Michael Sedgwick Memorial Trust, that if you can get a copy, it's a really good and detailed look at how you went about being your own manufacturer in that era.
It's a very aristocratic company led by Lord Pellew. Riley Imp, this is the Ulster Imp, Duncan Cartwright. Classic Riley, long tail. Is it as low slung as the Brooklands Riley? Probably not quite.
No, not quite, I would think. Hasn't got that step down chassis.
54.76. Riley Brooklands, yeah, I see the difference. This is the really low chassis version. So very much inboard rear suspension. They proudly said you can touch the ground sitting in the driver's seat. Hugely successful in amateur racing at Brooklands. Brooklands, the original.
People tend to try to blame SF Edge for his 24-hour record before the concrete had proven or gone off in the early years for that. Much debate in Brooklyn society circles about that.
But it also went over the River Wey, didn't it? A banked bridge over the river, which must have settled a bit.
Yes.
Wow, that's quick into the S's. That's Scott Hughes. This might be I think he's lost his enthusiasm a bit.
I think he might have scared himself.
Gardner Thorpe's time, 55.2. Got that already. Scott Hughes. Yes, he really stormed into the S's, 55.44. Still a pretty good time.
But his 52.11 will be his time to count.
Sure.
So yeah, I think he scared himself. He came in far faster than he was expecting.
He did. Just a reminder that in British hill climbing, it's not composite scores, it's your best time that counts. So we're not adding the two times together as they do, I think, in some parts of Europe. It's a very good time of 47.54.
He's only 4/10ths out his time this morning.
Andrew Bush and Pardon on the line. We've got another Ukrainian flag. Sporting on the Fraser Nash of Simon Blakeney Edwards. In the meantime, Andrew Bush, lovely, very attractive Riley 12.4 Special, smokes his way slightly into semicircle.
Yes, there is a puff of blue smoke on every overrun, but that's clearly accepted as the norm in that particular car. He'll be pleased, another improvement. Down under 70 seconds for the first time this weekend, so that's the right direction to be in. Kevin Morton is round semicircle and on the final blat up to the line with a 54.96. She'll be delighted to be within 10 seconds of her dad. Back into Class 9, sponsored by Haggerty, the Special Sports and Saloons, 1101 to 1500 unsupercharged, up to 1100 supercharged, with Jack Butler at 172, the Riley Special.
56.07. So a half-second improvement over his first morning run, Jack Butler. We're watching Gerald Parker, and Gerald is in the very white Riley Special, white, but in fact, the white is a very pale blue.
I'd say it's white, yeah.
56.01. Another member of the Collings family, Harriet, in the HFD Riley. Did it look as if she was slowing right down? It did, I'm afraid. Has she run out of gears?
She has come to a halt on semicircle.
Yeah, I think she may have. I don't think anything collided with the Armco.
She's going backwards. No.
I wonder if she's lost a gear in all that excitement.
Oh dear, well that will see Jonathan Bowyer getting the flag. And another chance, but frustrating anyhow.
And the toy waits on the line.
A number of years ago, David Fennell was sat on the line in the toy when the heavens opened. Nick Upton and I were keeping our hands away from anything metallic and electrical because it was arcing away in here. And when David returned to the car, he looked in, called the marshals over, and they tipped the toy over on its side to drain the water out. I'm sure Claire would be quite grateful for a little cooling from the heavens as she sat there in her Nomex and crash helmet now.
I've just seen a note, I just found a note from Carrie Bedford about car number 157, that's Charlie Hindle. And Charlie, his handicap was, but it's a lovely Riley Sprite. I'm searching. Well, we'll see who it is in just a second when it leaves the line. It's John Hunter. And not only does it look nice, it makes a very nice raspy noise. Claire Fennell-Williams has finished with a 57.74. Improvement.
That's a Riley TT special, John Hunter. A 54.74 was his first run to count earlier today.
He's going to be followed by William Buckler. Riley's special from 1927 and 1935. I don't think I can keep this up.
I don't blame you at all.
Here's John Hunter in this lovely Riley TT special, immaculate 53.87.
That's a good one. Just outside his handicap, still good.
Nice slide round semicircle for William to record a 52.15. Good time, 52.15. Jonathan Bowyer into semicircle, 1.5 litre Riley 12.4 special. 50 miles an hour under the bridge is pretty good.
Quite a lot.
Yeah. We're watching Tamo Voigt, Riley TT Sprite. Looking absolutely right. Car is German registered, and I think Tamo must be, I think it's a German number plate, must be one of our very welcome guests over from Germany this weekend. I think think it started with the Mutchlers, father and son, and gradually more and more of people have come over from Germany for Prescott. Dennis Bingham hurls it through the S's, nudges the edge of the track, but I don't think it'll need any sweeping. In the Falcon Special, and it's 51.25. These Riley engines sound really crisp, don't they? Charlie Martin. Oh, just over the 50 mark, 50.04 for Charlie.
His last climb was 50.05, so he's found a 100th.
That's a definite improvement. What's that, about a yard on the road? No.
Less than that.
Less than that.
A foot, maybe.
Yeah, a foot maybe. Now, we've got a red flag. Why?
I can't see why. Colin Wolstenholme's gone round semicircle.
He was being... Yes, no one on the line. Well, David Pryke on the... Ooh, wow.
46.10. Gosh.
Dropped a bit. Who we've got? We've got Michael James. Now, did Michael get red flagged? Something happened, didn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. He's running in order, so it must be okay.
45.31 was Michael's time, so he is the class winner. But will he better his own time?
What was his handicap? 45, yeah. He'd love to get into within his handicap. It nearly does.
45.24.
Brings us to 7.80. Last runner in this class in the program. That's Andrew Oliver.
The good Dr. Morley's Riley Special. Paul Tunnicliffe, the president, already off the line and climbing.
Michael James, 45.24. Yeah, that was quick, wasn't it? Andrew Oliver, where is he? He's over the line. 52.37. Well, satisfaction of that being his quickest time. And we're watching Paul Tunnicliffe in this glorious Fraser-Nash Colmore, touring Fraser-Nash with its BMW engine. Very desirable. I mean, the very quick ones, of course, would provide fun, but this provides relatively comfortable touring. And you hope the chain doesn't drive on the way to the party. You hope the chain doesn't break on the way to the party. 59.88, 59.88. Jim and the Riley Grebe, which again has got the AC Ace engine.
Semicircle to finish with a 53.42.
He's followed by Justin Hart, going very rapidly in the 2.5 litre Riley Special, the Big Four. John.
His first time of 45.70 will stand then. Mark Purnell was a 49.81.
And here comes Granny following Mark Purnell in the Riley Special.
Turn of the page to the Octane sponsored Class 14, pre-1941 racing cars, 1101cc to 1500cc.
And it's James Surridge leads away.
Yes, we've sadly lost Razor Blade and the Type 37, haven't we? On on the James Chain drive. Ian Chain has done 1 run to count, so we wait to hear if it returns.
Yeah, we lost the very blue Bugatti that's in the next class, isn't it? That was Bob Mellors. But in the meantime, 273 on the line. Sounds as if it's misfiring. This is Annette van Wortel in the Lagonda Rapier.
So the Van Vortels haven't gone home, they just haven't let Inga come out with her Austin 7 again.
It's a shame. Now, what can James Surridge do? 54.07 first run today. This time it's a 54.25.